And now, the news.
Hey, happy Friday to you. It is April 13th, and these are the Friday Funnies. Beware. Watch your step. Stay alert. Today is once again Friday the 13th, that day when nothing good happens. There's going to be another Friday the 13th in July, and then, of course, the end of time is scheduled for December 21st, which will probably come as a welcome relief after the ongoing presidential campaign and election. So with all this good news ahead, I think we need to celebrate today for what it is, the start of the weekend. I plan on using the entire weekend to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic. I've always been fascinated by the ill-fated cruise, and to this day, I have a fear of giant icebergs. I'm not going to see the 3D movie, I don't think, because, I think it's got the same ending as the original movie. The only difference is that this time when the ship sinks a lot closer to you. Anyhow, strap on your life jacket and head for the boats, because here are this week's Titanic Funnies. Whenever I travel, I always find that the worst part of the trip is the layover between flights. And I can only imagine, what the layover experience must be like at a bus station. But this week, Todd found a way to make profitable use of his layover time in Nashville. Todd was on a Greyhound bus that included a 9-hour layover in Nashville, Tennessee. So when he got off the bus to stretch his legs, he figured, what the heck? I might as well commit some crimes while I'm in the neighborhood. So in a 9-hour period, Todd committed 11 felonies, including several armed robberies, a bunch of assaults, and auto theft, and he broke into a lawyer's office, vandalized it, and then pooped on the lawyer's desk.
Ew, gross.
Police caught up with him before he was able to catch the next bus out of town, and he is now in jail, where I don't know if he has a lawyer or not, but once word of that desk pooping incident gets around town, he may have a problem. Raymond Jefferson robbed a Chicago Radio Shack store of thousands of dollars of electronic equipment. He walked in, he had a gun, he threatened employees, then he took their cell phones and loads of electronics off the shelf. And then he ran out the door. Apparently it never occurred to him that the cell phones he took, as well as the equipment he stole, were equipped with GPS tracking systems. And it took police less than 2 hours to locate Mr. Jefferson and escort him to jail. In his defense, Jefferson said that he knew the goods had GPS. He saw it written on there, but he thought GPS stood for good pawn stuff. Denver International Airport is a delightful place as far as airports go. There are plenty of places to shop, to eat, and to relax. Unfortunately, there aren't any places to smoke. So when the airport staff saw Jenny Schiavone smoking, they asked her to extinguish her cigarette. Jenny responded to the request the way any rational person would, by putting out her cigarette and then removing all of her clothes. And she stood there naked in protest. And I say, you go, girl! Protest the man for keeping you down. Attention, all Occupy protesters, learn from this woman and occupy naked. It'll get you a lot more attention on the nightly news. Hey, that's all I have for you this week. Please have a safe Friday the 13th, and don't forget to pay your taxes by Monday. Although the government's only going to waste the money anyhow, so really what's the point, I guess? So pay your fair share and then share these funnies with all of your friends. See how I tied that in? I'll see you next week.